Okay, so let's talk consistency because this is something that a lot of people struggle with. And we know that to get results in any area of our life, we need to be performing consistently. We need to be doing consistent action, preferably on a daily basis, but we need to be doing things all the time, okay? And I'm going to give you the key to consistency. And surprisingly, for most people, it has absolutely nothing to do with motivation. And it is the simple fact that you are making it too hard for yourself. Now, I get it. You're ready to make a serious change, so that means serious action, you know. But, however, the best plan in the world is rubbish if you cannot do it. It is useless, okay? Because what I see a lot of the time is people go from nothing and they're like, right, I'm going to do an hour of exercise 5 times a week. And that works amazing for a week. And then from there on, they do 1, maybe 2 a week, half-heartedly, until they quit. Now, what I find with people is even if you just took the same amount of time and split that up, so instead of doing sort of 5 hours a week, maybe split that up and do 30 minutes 4 times a week. So make it a lot easier, but do it more consistently because people are more likely to do that, okay, for a long period of time. Now, the problem is with this, I think for most people, which is why they don't do it, is they look at it and they say, yeah, but it's only half an hour, so I'm not really doing anything. But the problem is, for a start, you are, because half an hour is better than nothing. And doing the half an hour 4 times a week is better than doing the 1 hour once a week. Okay, especially if you do the half an hour 4 times a week for 6 months, a year, 2 years, that is going to make a ridiculous difference. Okay, because remember, it's the accumulative effect of what you do for a long period of time. That is what makes the difference. Okay, and what I really, really, really want you to take from this is to not be afraid to make your goal really small to start with. Almost too easy in some cases, okay? And I'm going to give you a personal example, which has nothing to do with fitness or weight loss, but the principles apply, and you can also see how you can relate this to any other area of your life. I'm going to try and make this really short. So basically, I'm learning Spanish, so I use an app, and basically you can set yourself a goal or a target for the day. And then it gives you like a streak. So it basically tells you how many days in a row you've completed your goal. So me being all keen, like I mentioned, you know, I'm not immune to that. I was all keen. I was like, right, I'm going to set it at the biggest goal, which is 5 lessons a day. And just like most people, that worked really well for a week or two. And about a month afterwards, I realised that instead of doing 5 lessons a day, I'd probably done 5 lessons in a month. And I slapped myself around the head because I said I'm not practicing what I preach. And I asked myself an amazing question, which is, what can I do every single day regardless? So even on my worst day, what can I do? And I decided that for me, at my life in that time, that was 2 lessons a day. That I can do that every single day without question. And from then on, I think it was around 270 days in a row where I didn't miss a day. For 270 days straight, I did at least 2 lessons. And that is the difference. So what is better? Me saying I'm going to do 5 a day and only doing that twice a week, or me saying I'm going to do 2 a day and me doing that 7 days a week and doing that for 270 days in a row. Whilst it may seem like I'm doing less, I'm doing a hell of a lot more. And it's the consistency that matters, okay? And what I also found, which I thought was really interesting, was that when I set myself the really high goal of 5 lessons a day, I would only ever do that. I would either do none or 5, no more. When I set the two lessons a day, at least once a week, I would do 10 sessions, 10 in one go, okay? Which I never did before. So not only would I more frequently do a lot in one go, most importantly, I was always, every single day, doing a little bit. And that's what makes the difference, okay? Now, how can you apply this to your weight loss journey? It's actually very easy. I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. First, the one that I asked myself, which is what can you do every single day, regardless? No matter how crap your day is, what can you do as a bare minimum? And also another great question on this, which can help you to determine whether you will actually be able to do this, is once you've got your goal, ask yourself, right, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being absolutely no way impossible and 10 being that is absolutely the easiest thing I've ever heard in my life, can I do this every single day for at least a month? If you do not say that's a 9 or 10 out of 10, that you can absolutely 100% do that, it is too hard for you right now and you have to make it easier, okay? Because remember, you can always make it harder. Because if you can do that consistent action every single day for a month, not only have you built an amazing habit, but then you can build on from that. And that's, again, what makes the difference. So very simple things like, rather than exercising for an hour a day, can you do half an hour? Instead of going for 5 servings of veg a day, can you do 2? Instead of drinking 3 litres of water a day, can you do 1.5? Because all of those, even though they are smaller numbers, are better than nothing, especially if you're doing them every single day for 6 months, a year, 2 years. That's what makes the difference. Okay, so what I really, really, really want you to take from this is don't be afraid to make your goal too easy to start with, because you can always make it harder. Okay, so hopefully you got some value from that, guys. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and share, because I do always appreciate it. Have a fantastic evening, and I shall see you on the next video.